Today, I'm going to teach you how to juggle a soccer ball. This is something that many people that have never played soccer before have probably never heard of, although it's a great tool that people can use to warm up before doing more intense exercises, such as playing a basketball game or playing a soccer game or anything along those lines. Many NBA players, including Michael Jordan, have been seen doing this before games to warm up. There are three main tips that I think would make it a lot easier to learn how to do this. First one being is just being consistent with the ball when you're juggling. Second one is controlling the ball. And then the third one, which is just personal preference for me, I don't know if other people do it, but it's just putting backspin on it like this. For me, it makes it easier to control. Now, for someone that's never played soccer before, one way to just start yourself doing it would just be going like this and then beginning to juggle the ball. And someone that has probably played soccer throughout their life would probably want to start the ball on the ground like this and then kick it up to themselves like this and begin juggling. But it just all depends on, what you can do with your feet. So one of the best things you can do when you're trying to get better at doing this is setting yourself a goal at 25, 50, 75, 100 in the very beginning when you're really trying to get good at it and just trying to meet your goals. And as you do that, you're going to get more and more comfortable. And so what you do is you start, you count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And you just got to think about, you got to control the ball, consistently hit it in the same spot every time. And then for me, I don't really have to think about putting backspin on it, but that's what I think is the best way to really get comfortable and just better at it in general. One thing you can do once you get comfortable with juggling the ball is, or not just if you get comfortable, but if it gets too easy for you, is putting the ball down, kicking it up, doing what you usually do when you're juggling, but then trying to maybe learn a few tricks. So you juggle like you're usually doing, and then you that trick I did right there is called the around the world. And so pretty much what you do, you get the ball, you go like this, and you just go like that. It's pretty easy for me, but this is something that I've been doing for most of my life. For someone that's just now doing this, it could take months, maybe even years to learn. I know for me, in middle school going into high school is when I really learned how to do that. But for someone that's the beginning, once you've gotten to the point where you can do that at will with the ball, you've been able to control it, you're consistent where you're putting it, and you do everything that you like to do when you're juggling, and you can pretty much just juggle for as long as you want. It's just pretty much muscle memory. It's not really a challenge. That's pretty much when you've gotten to the point where you've mastered it, and when you get there, it's a great thing that you can use. I use it a lot to warm up before I go on a run or go play basketball or something, and it's just a great thing to know how to do. Pretty much the most important thing you can do to learn how to juggle the soccer ball is, the number one thing for me was, the control, be consistent with what you're doing with the ball, find the most comfortable way for you to juggle it. For me, it was putting backspin on it like this. It can be different for everybody. And then another thing is, like I said, you set the goals, you meet the goals. You set your first goal, 25. It's pretty easy. Let's get to 25, 50. It's double. Let's get to 50, 75, 75, 100. You keep raising the goals, keep setting the goals, and you're just going to get more and more comfortable with it. And once you get comfortable with it and consistent, then you've pretty much learned how to juggle.